At the edge of the Andromeda Singularity Rift, where space folded into chaotic, pulsating voids and physics bent like molten glass, no intelligent species dared venture. The Xor archives called it the Maw of Extinction. The Thalkari priests referred to it as the dying breath of the universe. And yet, on every cosmic map, that place was always marked in red, avoid at all costs. But humans? Humans settled there. They built cities in the black. Admiral Threx of the Vol Imperium couldn't believe what he saw. Through the translucent dome of his command cruiser, he looked out at a swirling storm of broken stars and gravity pulses. Within the chaos, a massive station shimmered, a megastructure of chrome, magnetite, and what looked like old Earth steel. Impossible, he whispered. No species survives here, let alone thrives. Yet there it was, Fort Helix, orbiting the Singularity Rift, surrounded by hundreds of human ships. Some military, some civilian, others too uniquely human to classify. His second-in-command, Vrexel, scanned the data nervously. Radiation off the charts, temporal anomalies, neutron winds. This is death. No, Threx said, voice hollow. This is home. For them. 2 weeks earlier, Earth Command. When the United Terran Assembly announced its plans to expand into the edge of the galaxy, the Galactic Council laughed. You can't colonize the rift, they scoffed. It's madness. It's suicide. But Commander Isha Reeve only smiled. She'd grown up on Earth's orbiting junk stations, born during the Great Solar Collapse. She knew hardship, knew chaos, and she understood something the rest of the galaxy refused to see. Humans don't avoid the dark, she once said. We learn to see in it. With the launch of Project Blacklight, Reeve led thousands of pioneers, scientists, engineers, and soldiers to the dead edge of space. What followed was a decade of brutal survival. Machines breaking under gravity surges, minds fracturing under time fractures. But the humans endured. They adapted. They dug in. By the time the Galactic Council sent probes to check if humanity had died off, they found a thriving colony, energy fields drawn directly from singularities, spacefaring children riding gravbikes through radiation storms, and weapons capable of folding enemy ships into 1-second time loops. Present-day Vol Imperium cruiser, Gene Tell. Threx ordered communication with Fort Helix. On screen, he barked. The monitor crackled before stabilizing on a woman in a dark exosuit, her eyes glowing faintly from neural enhancements. This is Commander Reeve of Fort Helix. State your business. Threx cleared his throat. We did not expect survivors, let alone a civilization. Reeve smiled without warmth. That's because you don't understand humans. You live in the most dangerous region of the known universe. How? She leaned forward. You call it the end of the galaxy. We call it home. Galactic Council Emergency Summit. Panic spread. If humans had truly colonized the rift, it meant they had mastered what no species ever had. The Zarnik ambassador shouted, they could weaponize singularities. They might already have, said the Varan diplomat. The Galactic Council debated defense protocols, but it was already too late. Human scouts had already reached the other side of the rift, where time looped and space twisted into a mirror of creation. They called it New Terra, and it wasn't just a colony. It was a launch point. Commander Reeves' log, entry 4092. The rift didn't break us. It became us. We breathe black matter. We dance with entropy. While the rest of the galaxy fears extinction, we build homes on its bones. Maybe one day they'll understand. Maybe not. But one thing is clear now, humans weren't made for safe spaces. We were made for the edge. Final scene, the arrival. Dozens of alien fleets approached Fort Helix, fearful and desperate. But instead of war, they found an invitation. A message broadcast across every wavelength. To all species afraid of the dark, come see how humanity built fire in it. They came. Reluctantly. Suspiciously. But they came. They saw markets suspended in zero-G, children playing in black hole light shadows, and peace forged not through control, but through unimaginable resilience. Humanity had not just survived the end of the galaxy. They'd made it beautiful.